grew up as a little girl who was hopping up on the stage at 3 years old, went through high school doing as much as I could. I didn't have a choral group in my high school. So I did band, went to Auburn, did IU singers, did choir at junior college. Finally decided to go to Belmont. It brought me to Nashville. Came to Belmont, graduated, did industry work, some background vocals, things like that. Just anything you could do to make a living. Got a call from Belmont University at one point and said, "Hey, would you teach for us?" And at that point is where they asked me to get my master's immediately because I only had an undergrad degree. So I did that and was working full-time and going back and forth. Taught for them for 5 years, then went into industry work again because I was building a studio and I just missed it. I missed like being the creative side, expressing that. And then I missed the kids and I went back to my dean at Belmont and said, "What do I have to do to get back in and teach again?" She said, "You have to get your doctorate." I was like, "Oh, goodness, I don't know if I can do this." I said, "Where?" She said, "Miami." So I went to Miami, did the Doctor of Musical Arts degree down there, came back, taught at Belmont 5 years again, and then got a call from Union University and they wanted me to come out and build a program. I did. I went out and helped them build a commercial music program for 2.5 years, and then just started feeling like that I had kind of completed that. It was a part of it that it was completion. And so we built a studio while I was out there. And then within 10 months after I left there, my mother passed away. So it was interesting to me that God's timing is perfect. I left there and was able to spend a lot of time with my mother. And during that time, I had got Chris Crunk to come in while I was out there. He's a producer here in Nashville, and he was helping us with so many music business classes. And then when I was leaving and all that, he was like, "Kelly, why haven't you done a project?" And I did a project back in the day, 1995. I did a project with Diadem, and Ben Tankard helped me produce that record. And it was a lot of fun. I learned so much, but I only did one record with them. They sold the company in the middle of it. And so it was, one of those things you just suddenly are not doing any more projects with them. And so as much as I had enjoyed doing that, when he asked me that question, "Why aren't you singing?" I thought to myself, I don't know. That's a very good question. So immediately I started thinking, I need to do another project. I've been feeling the burden to do this for a while, carrying that burden. And so we started talking about it, working on it, picking out songs, thinking about arrangements, and lo and behold, here we are. Have finished up quite a bit of the tracking, the brass, strings, all of that, background vocals. We just did a choir project here today. And wow, to get to this point and to almost be to completion is really something. I'm just amazed at how God has taken our little bitty efforts and made something out of it.